Linda Jordan, owner of Move Up Marketing Group, and I am your marketing girl. And if you're here today, it's because you want to know how to do TikTok. And this is How to Do TikTok Part 14. So if you have absolutely no clue how to do TikTok and you're like, what's TikTok? Best to watch my other videos, How to Do TikTok Parts 1 through 13. Okay, so now that we're here, you're here because you want to know about my viral video case study. Am I right? I knew it. Okay, so perfect. So the reason why you subscribe to me is because I do actual case studies on TikTok. So what is a case study? Basically, I make a post on TikTok and I ask the opinions of others and I ask them to share their experiences. I also have a Facebook group that is public. If you guys want to join, all you have to do is go to tinyurl.com/TikTok and you'll see it right here in the subtitles. And come join me. We love to grow and it's free to join. So, please join my Facebook group. It's for 18 and above. And the reason for that is because I have a separate influencer marketing team and we want to basically promote, we want to help you grow as brands and sharpen up your portfolio, and eventually would like for you to join our database of 800,000 influencers. So anyway, getting right back into what we're talking about today, which is the viral video case study. Now, I personally have been doing TikTok since July of 2019, and you might be like, well, wow, you've been on TikTok for a while. You must be millions of followers by now. And I would love to be, having millions of followers by now, but I actually don't. So my growth is slow, but I'm a true believer in the more you fail, the more you can succeed because you have learned so much from your failures. So this is why I'm teaching you with my videos how to be successful on TikTok so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. All right, so now what I decided to do was, and if you watch my other videos, you'll know exactly my story of how I started on TikTok and so forth. So we won't reiterate or excuse me, we won't repeat ourselves there. But what we will do, however, is jump right in to the viral video case study. Now, I'm going to share with you a little bit what I have been doing on the side. So what I did was I actually looked on YouTube and I looked for some viral videos because I wanted to know, as a marketer, by the way, I have 10 years of experience in marketing, a little bit about me, and I run a marketing firm and I have multiple amazing team members that do amazing things in marketing. So if you need marketing services, I'm your gal as well, but that's not what we're going to talk about today. What we're going to talk about is the viral video case study. Okay, so initially, when I watched these YouTube videos, what I noticed was, and these are compilations of viral videos, they were short. So number one, what I noticed was that viral videos tend to be short. And number two, they tend to be funny. So accidents or fails, something that definitely has a surprise ending that's funny, or even funny faces. I mean, whatever the character of the person is on TikTok, that's funny. And of course on YouTube as well. So funny videos really work. Number three, fascinating. I noticed that on YouTube, so the videos that I watched, so some were short, some were funny, and some were fascinating. So what is fascinating? Let's take example of David Dobrik. David Dobrik, he does like amazing scientific experiments that are fascinating to watch. Number four, I noticed that heartwarming videos went viral. So on TikTok, there's actually this joke about how moms have Facebook, and it's Josh Dowowski, I think his last name is. He's one of my favorite TikTokers. But anyway, he actually commented one time, and this was this running joke, that all the moms have a Facebook. And so I have a Facebook group, so he could be half right about that. But I remember one lady who sent me a Facebook post. She shared it with me, and it was a heartwarming post. So there you go. And it was a video that went viral. It was heartwarming. I can't exactly remember the context of the video, but it was a beautiful video, and I think it was for a nonprofit organization, and or used for a nonprofit organization. And number five, feeding interesting animals. So it's a topic actually that is really interesting in YouTube. Exotic animals, and on TikTok as well. So far, number 1, short, number 2, funny, number 3, fascinating, number 4, heartwarming, number 5, feeding interesting animals. On TikTok, there is, I think it's a meerkat. There's a boy that feeds a meerkat all the time. Meerkats have sharp teeth and he gets bitten all the time, but we won't talk about that. And it's interesting and fascinating to watch because not everybody owns a meerkat. Number 6, I noticed that the videos were bizarre. Now, keep in mind, I only watched about 30 minutes worth of viral videos on YouTube and gathered this information. Then again, I analyzed it with TikTok and thought, okay, so, a lot of the viral videos, I've been doing case studies. Basically, what I'm trying to do is become the CEO of the hype formula. Eventually, I will master it. It will take some time and practice, and of course the case studies are helping. And I'm analyzing different TikTokers with the hype, which is somebody who hit like over a mil on a video. That's what I call the hype. And because once you hit over 1 million on a video, then immediately you'll see your follower count increase tremendously. You could probably jump up a good 10,000-20,000 followers. And of course, if you hit, well, it really depends. It's a case-by-case basis. But I have seen, and I know I used this in a previous example, I've seen a guy go from 40 followers in one day to 40,000. So that's amazing. That's the magic of TikTok, by the way, guys. If you're not on TikTok, you should be on TikTok. And if you want any consultation on how to start your TikTok account, feel free to contact me. All right then, enough of a pitch, Linda. Okay, so let's take a look at some other things that I noticed in studying these viral videos, and then we'll jump into the viral video case studies, okay? All right, so when a video goes viral, it goes viral because of the amount of comments, the amount of shares. Shares are really important because obviously if a video is being shared, it means other people want other people to see it, right? So, and then another thing is the potency of the message, which basically means how important is the message? Is it a fascinating message? Is it super funny that everybody just needs to see it? I mean, there's some videos when I first joined TikTok, I kept sending them to my husband because I thought they were hilarious. And he was ignoring all of my texts, but because he didn't really care about TikTok. But anyway, but I still shared because I thought it was funny. And so once again, sharing is very important. And another thing is rewatches. So how many times do you rewatch the same video over and over again? So this is all factors into how viral a video gets. Now, according to Salesforce, and I thought this was kind of a really cool set of information, and I actually made a post about it, a separate post, but 4 reasons why people share viral videos is number 1, because it's a source of information and it sparks discussions. I thought that was incredibly valuable because I was like, oh, so I know these and I do this sometimes, but we make a video, you think it's kind of funny, but it's like, what source of information are you providing? Nothing really, it's just a funny, strange video. It's a random video, and how would it spark discussions? You don't think about this stuff. So this number 1 was very valuable for me. And number 2, others find it valuable. So obviously if you're providing information and it's a source of discussion, well then others are gonna find it valuable. Duh, right? Okay, and number 3, it aligns with identity and how they wanna be perceived. So how the sharer of the video wants to be perceived. So obviously if it's a disgusting video and it's talking about disgusting topics, maybe they don't wanna share it, right? So we gotta be careful with that. And number 4, it maintains and grows relationships. So what does that mean? Well, basically, if you share the video, you're not going to lose a friend. You don't want to lose a friend just because you shared a video. Okay. So another thing is, and this is actually, I can't remember if I read this from Salesforce. It might have been from Salesforce as well. So what does a viral video do? So now we're talking about like headlines and so forth. And a viral video actually answers a question. So if you have any type of question, how do you slip on a banana peel? You watch my video. As funny as it may seem. And this question might be something that's completely outlandish, or it could be something like, how do you make soap? And then you could look at, one of my friends. And I might mention him if he's inside this case study. But anyway, and so another thing viral videos do, they address a hot topic. Ooh yeah, trending topics, baby. So trending topics. So what is a trending topic right now? I don't know. Maybe the fact that everybody hates Perez Hilton on TikTok. I feel sorry for the guy. I think he's a good dad, but I think he did some things that kind of offended some kids, and now they're kind of like hating on him. He's still popular. He still grew. I think he went to like 200,000 followers now. But anyway, addresses a hot topic. So if somebody made a video about that, that would be a trending topic, right? Or if somebody or Perez Hilton himself, he makes trending videos because he's a paparazzi kind of a guy, right? So anyway, and I like Perez Hilton. I have nothing against him. So I'm just kind of mentioning just an example, right? Okay. Another thing viral videos do, so with the headliner, with the title and description and the thumbnail, you can actually get more clicks, right? So that's really important. So all of these factors are really important when you're making a viral video. Another thing is the viral video is short and it's sweet. All right, moving right along. Now, let's go to the viral video case study. All right, so.
Hi guys, I'm Linda, and I could use your help. Can you put down in the comments below what kind of videos are your best performing? I'm doing a case study and I'll feature your answers in my YouTube video.
And that's how it started.
Hi guys, I'm Linda, and I could use your help.
So let me just turn off the volume because it's going to be annoying for me to talk over myself. But basically what I put was, can you help me with the viral video case study? And I wrote down, is it comedy? Is it relatable? Is it your lifestyle? Is it heartwarming? Is it your talent? Is it bizarre? Is it interesting? Is it informative? And I got 71 comments. And so let's see what everybody says. And by the way, guys, when TikTokers share their information and knowledge with me, and they basically share with this type of information. I said information twice, but whatever. I basically feature them in the YouTube video. That's what I do because I really respect and appreciate all of their opinions and everything they say. And this is also kind of like a private shout out for them, or public shout out for them. And so be sure to follow all of these people that I mentioned in my video and give them some love because they're awesome for helping us with this case study. I know you agree with me. All right. And please leave comments as well if this video is helpful, as well as if there's any type of like information that you wanted to add. Like Linda, by the way, this is also good for viral videos or whatever. Please feel free. I appreciate all of you so much. And so getting right back to the case study. So Bridget Patton, who I'm friends with, and by the way, she's extremely beautiful. I think she comes from Hawaii, and she's brand new TikToker, and I think she's a blogger on Instagram, and I think she has more followers on Instagram, so she'll rise up fast. I did a TikTok post on the 3 types of TikTokers, and we can talk about that in another video. But basically, she says mine are all over the place, ha ha ha. And it's funny because she says, so mine are all over the place. And I think that's, it's personality, it's authenticity, and it's really not necessarily following your niche. It's kind of trying different things. And that's what you realize with brand new TikTokers is they're just trying different things to see what sticks, meaning to see what other people really enjoy and they can go viral on, right? Okay, so that's where she's at. Oh, and here we go. So Wild Biome Skin Sense, who actually has an organic soap store. He's really cool. Anyway, he says informative. He makes informative videos. It's because he sells soap. He actually asked me for a private consultation, and I gave him the answer like really easily. I didn't really charge him for it at all. It was just, his question was, what should I do with my videos? And I said, just make them. Just do because he does soap, I was like, just do soap videos, like processes and stuff, and that's pretty much it. So I don't charge for like little things like that. Anyway, and he was super happy, and now we might be working together, so that's the good news. All right, so another friend of mine, Mickey London, says, mine is informative and comedy. So she likes to mix it up, informative and comedy. And she's a fellow mom, so she probably does she does mom things. Oh, actually one of her videos, she had a really viral video. if I remember correctly. And it was about making a tooth out of some material. Like, I guess some people I've noticed on TikTok, they have like missing teeth. And you can actually make a tooth out of some type of material, and she demonstrates it, and it went viral, like really wildfire. Okay, and again, once again, you'll see these names pop up here because I will edit them in, and please do follow them. Just because Barry, who I'm friends with as well, said dance and comedy. Dance and comedy. So maybe like the TikTok dances and then the comedy, yeah? And then Chicago Joe says, anything with my dog, LOL. So, yep. We love our dogs. You can probably hear my dog right now in the background. All right, so Queen Simone's mom says duets, comedy, and relatable. All right, so duets are actually really good because duets actually bring more eyeballs to your page, especially if you duet someone who is high in the number of followers, simply because you know, they already are popular, so they're going to get more eyeballs on them anyway, and you're kind of just rubbing off their clout a little bit, right? So then you automatically go on an FYP page if you duet someone with a lot more clout than you as well. So I tend to like duetting people with like 25 million followers. Just a little pro tip there. All right, so duets, comedy, and relatable. And Razamachaz says, comedy for me, that's what I'm going for. But popular sounds have helped too. So that's what he says. So, and so he likes comedy, and that's all good because comedy works. And Sal Ellington, he is hilarious, guys. By the way, Sal is new to TikTok, but he is, I mean, I hate to say it, but let's just say he's really funny. Like, he's a character, okay? Let's just say he's a character. He has a velour suit, like almost like a 1970s velour suit that he wears, and he like disco dances and does this like really funny dance. And so you guys got to see him anyway. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and baseball mom T Rose, who I'm friends with, says domestic violence. Wow, with my real voice. So that's kind of heavy. But at the same time, there are a lot of people on TikTok that have had domestic violence occur to them, and it's so sad. But at the same time, it's very relatable. And so in this case, her topic would be a relatable topic. And Jovi Bloss, who I'm friends on TikTok, says my baby sister. And Jovi Bloss is a younger TikToker, and he uses his little sister for clout, I guess. So. And Nick Zucchi, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says my voices. Now, he's a voiceover actor. So he says occasionally mixed with comedy, but it can also be just the voices done without anything humorous. And I said, because you're talented. Sorry guys, if you hear my dog in the background, my kids are messing with him and obviously not being respectful. But anyway, Pt1 says, ironically, mine is a relatable complaint video about underperforming videos. And I said, oh, so it's relatable. Antonio is my name, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, mine is mostly comedy, but I do mix it up with talent and other things. And I said, I know, and he's pretty funny, guys. Be sure to follow him. He's hilarious, actually. And Chase LaFleur says, when I follow the trends, my videos blow up. So, I find that when you're younger, trends really work for you. I think like the trends are geared more towards the younger and more famous people. So if you're older but you're famous, they'll work for you as well. But if you're younger, they'll also work for you too. So trends are definitely good for the younger, I would say the younger generation. All right, now Heather OMG, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, relatable humor, the more authentic, the better. And I said, yes, absolutely. And Larry Nichols Jr. Zero, who I'm also friends with on TikTok, says, duets and comedy. And I said, nice. It's kind of what I'm doing right now too, duets and comedy. And I also do some marketing information too, because I want to make these informative and awesome YouTube videos for you guys so you can learn exactly how to do TikTok and what's working. Madison Secret TikTok says my talking makeup ones. So she does makeup and she talks and she does makeup. Anne-Marie KY says tutorials, so she does tutorials. Simon Boucher 6 says comedy, so he does comedy. And Summer Kotler says, my comedy and random things tag don't make sense. And I said, I'm random and comedic as well, because I didn't know what she meant by tag. And Makeup Addiction says makeup. So I love makeup, and I tend to watch a lot of makeup videos, and there are a lot of talented MUAs or makeup artists on TikTok. Leanne Hassett, who I'm friends with on TikTok, says, my best videos seem to be comedy and short skits, and she says, love you, Linda, and she's my friend, and I said, love you back, honey. Guess Who 48 says talent, such as gymnastics and random videos, and I said, oh, that's cool. And Marlug 28 says informative. Hey you, let me see. And then he said, so I'm going to be in your YouTube video. All right, that is correct. So he is on my YouTube video, guys, as you can see. Hey you, I am Alexis, says funny. And I told her my YouTube. And then Little Julie Miss Cutie says, do any video you want, it's your video. Me and Cat said, my cat videos. And I said, awesome. And Savannah Here Hi says talent. And I said, fantastic. And Soccer _ 81 said pause duet. And I said, good point. And XX Maddie XX08 says, I do dance, so I don't know what to put that under. And I said, talent. Some people said hi to me. Some person said, it was getting philosophical and was not really related to what I was asking, but that's okay. And Sam on Crack said comedy. Some of the TikTok usernames, by the way, are very interesting. And Richard Chavez said comedy. So now that's done, I'm just gonna kind of scroll up real fast with you guys, and let's see how many times comedy was mentioned. Comedy, that's 2. Let's see. Comedy, 3. And 4. And so a lot of them, 5, 6, 7. So at least 7 comedies were mentioned, and I'd say 2, informative and relatable were the next. So I don't want to just, be doing a YouTube video with me just scrolling on my phone. So we are just going to cut it short right here and call it a day. I just want to let you guys know that I really appreciate you guys. Those of you that contributed to my YouTube video today, I love you and I adore you. And if you were not my friend yet, hopefully you'll be my friend after this video, as I'm giving you a public shout out to the YouTube community. I appreciate all of your information for my case studies, and I'll keep doing these case studies for the YouTube subscribers, and as well as any TikTokers that come over to watch themselves on my YouTube videos and learn more about TikTok. And so big shout out to all, and please follow everybody that I mentioned here today. And thank you so much, and be sure to share this video with all of your friends and everyone you know, and of course subscribe to me and like and hit the notification bell so you know every single time that I post a new video. And I'll see you on the next one.